The phone never stops ringing. You're posting one bond, talking to a client, or finally trying to rest and another call comes in. Could it be $1,000 bond? Could it be a 100,000? But if you don't answer, you'll never know. That's why I built VoiceBoss, a system that answers for you and keeps you from losing good bonds just because you couldn't grab the phone. Look, I'm not a salesperson, but in this video, you will see for yourself what VoiceBoss can do for your business. You'll hear how VoiceBoss answers, asks the right questions, and handles each situation just like a life agent would. If you are a bondsman, you can even call in yourself and test it with your own scenarios. So here's how VoiceBoss handles real calls for me and how it can do the same for you. Let's make the call.
Hey there, my name's Samantha. I'm the demo voice assistant here at BailBoss.ai. What's your name?
Paul.
Nice to meet you, Paul. So today I'll be showing you how I can assist bail agents like yourself with client communication and daily operations. To get started, could you tell me a bit about your business? For example, what types of calls you handle most often, like new bonds, check-ins, payment questions, or court reminders?
New bonds, and usually I miss the calls, especially during the overnight when I try to go to sleep. A lot of times it's hard to hear, it's difficult to take all of the calls because some of the callers may not have the funds. And so I would like to see if you can help me screen some of the callers and then only transfer the callers that have a minimum amount required. For example, if they have a $10,000 bond, the minimum that I require as a down payment is 5%, which I don't want you to tell them in percentage, but I'd rather calculate it into dollars. If they ask, what would they be paying total? Only when they ask, then you can tell them it could be in the upwards of $1,500. And that's something to discuss with the licensed agent. Now, scenario 2 will be if they don't have the minimum requirement of the 5%, then at that point you will send them a text message with a short form so that a licensed agent can return their call at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning.
Got it, Paul. Thanks for breaking that down. So just to confirm, 1, you'd like me to screen calls for new bonds, especially overnight, and only transfer callers who meet the minimum down payment requirement of 5% of the bond amount. For example, on a $10,000 bond, that's $500. 2, you don't want me to mention percentages. I'll calculate and share the dollar amount instead. If they ask about the total cost, I'll let them know it could be upwards of $1,500, but that's something to discuss with a licensed agent. 3, if they don't meet the minimum requirement, I'll send them a text with a short form so a licensed agent can follow up at 8 or 9 a.m. Does that sound right? Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to tweak.
No, that sounds right.
Perfect, Paul. Based on what you've shared, I'll now step into the role of your voice AI assistant and demonstrate how I'd handle these scenarios. Let's dive in. Ring, ring. Hello, and thank you for calling Paul's Bail Services. This is your voice AI assistant. How can I help you today? Feel free to jump in with a scenario, and I'll show you how I'd respond.
I have my son with a $10,000 bond.
Got it. For a $10,000 bond, the minimum down payment required would be $500. Does that work for you?
Oh, yeah, I got $800 now.
All right, that's great. Since you meet the minimum requirement, I'll transfer you to a licensed agent who can assist you further. One moment, please. How's that, Paul? Would you like me to adjust anything in how I handled that?
No, that sounds good.
Awesome. Glad that worked for you. Let's try the second scenario now, where the caller doesn't meet the minimum requirement. You can go ahead and start whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Ring, ring. Hello, and thank you for calling Paul's Bail Services. This is your voice AI assistant. How can I help you today?
I have a son in jail that has a $10,000 bond.
Understood. For a $10,000 bond, the minimum down payment required would be $500. Would you be able to meet that amount?
No, I only have $200. If there's any way you can help me.
I understand, and I'm sorry we can't proceed without the minimum $500 down payment. What I'll do is send you a text message with a short form to fill out. A licensed agent will review it and get back to you around 8 or 9 a.m. to discuss your options. Does that work for you?
It does.
Great. I'll send that text over right away. A licensed agent will follow up with you in the morning. Thank you for calling Paul's Bail Services. How was that, Paul? Did I handle it the way you envisioned?
That sounded great.